guys! Before anyone asks, I got new glasses, so if they look different, they are different. And also I got umbrella lights, so if that's why it looks 10 times better in like every way, then that would be why. So I made this overnight oats video, and there's 3 different recipes. They all turned out great, they all taste great, but my problem was that I made them in pretty large portions, like too large of a portion. For myself, and as I compared them to other overnight oats recipes, they're a lot of food. But basically just I screwed up. Don't go by what it looks like, go by what I'm saying and what is on the screen or what is in the description, or yeah, just anyways. Alright, so the first one I'm going to show you how to make will be what I'm going to call the basic overnight oats recipe, because to be honest, I don't know what else to call it, and it's just like normal things that you would find in your pantry, hopefully. So for all of these, first you're going to start with 1/2 cup of oats. You can use minute oats or regular oats. Just be ready to adjust the amount of milk you add later. And also for each one of these, I use 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, but ground flax seed would also be a great option. But neither of these is necessary. It's mostly for the healthful purposes. Then I added in some peanut butter, of course, and to be honest, I don't really know how much. I just put some in. 1 to 2 tablespoons is pretty much the general amount, though, you would want. Almond butter, cashew butter, it's all delicious. Then I mashed a banana, and just make sure your bananas are ripe as you can get them, because it will add more sweetness. And normally I would mash and add in a whole banana to this, but I only had 1 for this whole video, so I just used half for this one and half for the other one that I'm going to use banana in. Oops, spoiler alert. But then I added a bunch of cinnamon just because I like the flavor. Also not necessary. Most of this is not necessary, but it's just what I like. Then add 1 cup of non-dairy milk. I'm using soy milk because it has more protein, but you can use whatever you want. And then add whatever sweetener you want and however much you feel like. I use maple syrup. But honestly, you might just be satisfied with just the fruit and stuff that's in it already, or especially if your milk is sweetened. And then I added about 3 chopped up dates. Raisins or other dried fruit would also be good. And then stir it up, obviously, and make sure you take a bite of it before you put it in the fridge, just to make sure that you even like it before you seal the deal. So just make sure it's the right amount of sweet, the right amount of whatever, so that you're happy when you eat it in the morning. And second, we have my favorite, chocolate peanut butter banana overnight oats. And as you have most likely noticed, I'm using an almost empty peanut butter jar for this one, because this is a good way to make sure you use every single bit of this wonderful, amazing, magnificent food. First, obviously the oats, and then 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, and now the other half of the mashed banana from before. And again, I would normally use a whole banana, but this is all that I had at the time. And then I would say 2 to 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder, and then you guessed it, or maybe you didn't, more peanut butter. I don't know, I just love peanut butter. And then some more chopped dates, about 3 large ones again. Some maple syrup for some sweetness. Again, really not necessary, especially if you're going to use a whole banana and dates. Then, of course, I added 1 cup of soy milk, 1/2 to 2/3 cup if you're using regular oats. And I was wondering why it seemed to fill to the top too fast, and then I found out. And then after you stir everything up, make sure it tastes good again, the way that you want it. And number 2 is done. And last but not least, back to the classic mason jar look to make a protein berry overnight oats. This one has protein powder in it, so there you go. And I got this protein powder from Trader Joe's. It was ridiculously inexpensive. I really recommend that if you live somewhere where Trader Joe's is located. We start with the oats. You get the deal. And this time I was a little smarter and went and got a funnel, even though the oats kind of got clogged for a second, but it's all good. And then I added 1 scoop of protein powder. Once again, this is soy protein powder from Trader Joe's. And I added a bunch of cinnamon, again, not necessary in any way, but I love cinnamon. And then I added the chia seeds again, 2 tablespoons, and then a bunch of beautiful berries. These are just frozen blueberries and strawberry slices. This makes it easier and usually cheaper, and they should defrost in the fridge overnight, just so you know. Also, some maple syrup for extra sweetness. And then, of course, soy milk. And stay tuned because I'm gonna have extra optional toppings in a sec to put on them in the morning. So here's all the oatmeals before spending the night in the fridge, like a little oatmeal slumber party. Sweet dreams. And then in the morning, here you see that they have thickened up quite a bit. Perfect for my preference, but you can adjust your ratio of oats to whatever's, depending on how thick or liquidy you want yours to turn out. And then some good toppings to add in the morning for some extra texture or crunch would be some coconut shavings or like coconut chips, chopped nuts, or whatever granola or cereal you have available in your home. And that's it. Now you have learned all my secrets, all of them. Thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate your time here supporting me and watching these videos. And please leave a comment if you want. Leave lots of comments. I honestly love reading comments, and I don't just say that. I actually do. Tell me like what you like to put in your overnight oats. Thanks for watching. See you later. Please like, rate, subscribe. There's no rate. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. I don't know what else you can do. Yeah, thanks. See you later. I don't need to say thanks like 3 times. I don't know why I always do that.